The nubile quack asked me if there was anything in my life that could be causing me major stress as he abseiled Batman down the side of his desk. And really, things were fine. Unless you count that I was 21 months into a long-distance relationship with my fiancé who was back in London where we live while I was stuck behind West Australian borders. But really, things were fine. Unless you count that I'd spent all the money I have and much, much more I don't on trying to immigrate him to Australia on a spousal visa, the waitlist time for which is a minimum of 36 months when there's no pandemic. Not to mention, the entire application process is the emotional equivalent of a colonoscopy, because the Department of Immigration are hell-bent on mercilessly fisting devastated couples who are separated through no fault of our own, turning every shred of evidence that the love we share inside out to the point where we've started to question its legitimacy ourselves. And if I'm being a real cynic, I think that's their fucking plan. Really though, things are fine. Unless you count that our relationship is barely hanging on by a rapidly fraying thread, and the thread itself is made up of sending nudes and talking about the weather. And I'm so riddled with guilt for leaving London that I'd chip a few degrees off my weather to make him feel better about his weather. And suspecting it's not 14 degrees on a summer's day in Western Australia, he Googles my weather, and then we have an argument because I've tried to protect him from the truth of the weather. And then I withdraw and say I need space, and he's like, really, Brodi? Space? And I'm like, you know what I mean. Please don't be passive-aggressive. I just apologised to my car door for slamming it too hard. And then in a futile act of reparation, I go and upload some more evidence of our long-distance relationship into the spousal visa Dropbox. Like somehow that'll move our application from the bottom of the pile. And it is at the bottom of the pile because my fiancé is not white. And Australia, not a big fan of that. Really though, things are fine. Unless you count that I accidentally uploaded one of the aforementioned nudes that's failing to save my relationship into the official Immigration Department Dropbox that I have no ability to edit. And yes, my face is in it because no, I didn't learn my lesson from when my ex-boyfriend circulated my naked photos in 2017, which is a trauma I don't have time to get into right now because I have just dropped my literal box into the hands of the Australian government. And the only way that this $20,000, 36-month-long, fate-defining application isn't going to get rejected is if the migration caseworker whose desk it gets dropped onto is a big fan of Bush.